to our grand opening of one of our addition of playgrounds, one of the fantastic parks, Shoal Creek 3. I'm Commissioner Larry Johnson, and we're joined by our community as well as our Parks and Rec staff, and Commissioner Cochran Johnson will be in the house. And we're just excited because the day may look gray, but this is a sunshiny day for us in the community. There was a time in the day where it was a punishment that if you stayed in the house. Now people love to stay in the house with the children, but now guess what? Here's an example of why we need to be outside. Playing outside is an opportunity for you to get some mental health, for you to connect with your children, for the community to really come together. And you see Isaac over there, we'll see in a minute, with his father Ian. They live right around the corner in Rosewood, and we communicate a lot together. But this is what you're going to see. The playground is for all generations to come out and enjoy, to make a difference in our community. And so I'm excited. And let's give the folks who made this happen a great hand to bring this together. All right, I'm supposed to be the master of ceremony. They just drafted me. And so I'm just trying to write it as I go. Is Commissioner Cochran Johnson coming?
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Come on up. Our good Dr. Leah from Chief of Staff from Super District 7 is in the house. And then I'm going to bring on some other special guests who are the reason why we're here today. Take it away, Dr. Leah.
Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
I'm Leah Davis, and I'm Chief of Staff for Commissioner Lorraine Cochran Johnson of Super District 7. Unfortunately, she could not be here this morning because she had a prior obligation before this event was set. She sends her regards that she could not be here this morning. However, she would like you to know that she is so excited and enthralled about this beautiful state-of-the-art park in Districts 3 and 7. And she's so appreciative of you, Commissioner Johnson. She is. The other thing she would like you all to know is that she would love to see, along in partnership with Commissioner Johnson and the other commissioners, more of these state-of-the-art parks in South and unincorporated DeKalb with our SPLOST dollars. So we hope that this can be made possible. So again, I bring you greetings on behalf of Commissioner, and thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Leah. And the good thing about our Parks and Rec team, I know Mr. Ellis, he doesn't like to take a lot of credit, but him and Paige, Marvin Billup, and the Splosh team, this is special purpose local option sales tax. If you go around in our district, you will see artificial turf, Gresham Park, Exchange, new playgrounds at DeKalb Memorial, Boulder Crest Park has a new playground, and we finally put restrooms in. For years, we didn't have restrooms. Could you imagine that? No restrooms? And now they're not only restrooms, they're solar powered, and they got filtered water. You can bring your bottle. Then the dog got a little fountain. That's part of it. And so you can tell a progression of having a what I call a dynamic Parks and Rec department who's doing a great job. But what I want to do now is call up a few of our fellow folks who I call leaders in our community who have set the foundation for me. I've been in office 21 years, but I've worked with these two ladies for a long time. Some before I got elected, like Judge Mobley, and we're celebrating this side note. This is Pedestrian Safety Month for the whole state of Georgia. She was a state representative at the time, and they told us we couldn't get it done, and we got passed the first law in the state of Georgia. You ever see that little sign in the middle of the crosswalks? That lady right there helped to lead the charge, and she took a group of us from South DeKalb who'd never been to the state capitol, who didn't understand the legislative process. But guess what? We created the pedestrian safety law for the whole state of Georgia, and it's because of your leadership, Judge, State Rep, Leader, Mobley. I'm going to have her come up, and then I'm going to have Ms. Gould come up, who represents this area, to say a few words, because we got to work together. Parks and Rec does not work outside of the community. They're all about community engagement and working together. So come on up, Judge, Leader, Mobley. Let's give her a great hand.
Thank you so very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Friends of Shoal Creek Park 3, welcome to this dynamic park that has so much potential. To our director, to the commissioner, To the representative for the commissioner, we're just so happy to see you in Shoal Creek Park 3. I do apologize that there are not more community people here, and that is because we really did not get notice of the event, although we were told that there were funds to plan this event. I got a call about 9:30 this morning saying, why is it you didn't tell Tony Valley about the event? I said, Cassandra, I didn't know. So I put out a calling post to show the Friends of Shoal Creek Park 3 and hope some more will join us. But we hope you see the potential. These 35 acres were donated to the county by Mr. T.J. Tony. He's the person that created Tony Garden and Tony Valley subdivisions, and he saw fit to donate the 35 acres for a public green space. And so we thank the county for accepting the acreage, but we also ask the county to please work with the community so we can activate the trails, get some funds to have walking trails, to have a water garden here, to have a community garden, and things like that are the things that we are asking for support. We thank Park Pride as well for encouraging us. I'd like to publicly thank Commissioner Johnson for committing $20,000 to help us get the additional money that we are getting a grant for that has a shortfall to replace this pavilion. This pavilion needs to be replaced. It's going to be replaced with a 40 by 20 foot, but it will have, hopefully, a solar panel on the top so we can have electrical light sockets here, and it will have a blue metal roof to match the color of our new playground. So thank you all. Welcome. We have a sign-up sheet. If anyone is interested in becoming a part of Friends of Shoal Creek 3, please sign up on our list, and we will notify you of our next meeting. Thank you, and congratulations to DeKalb Recreation Parks and Culture Affairs. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I am, and thanks to everyone who's been involved in this process, because as the old saying goes, it has been a long time coming. It's beautiful, and my grands have had the opportunity to come and play here already. I am part of Green Forest Community Civic Association and Friends of Shoal Creek Park 3, and I totally enjoy working with the commissioners in District 3 and Super District 7. So I just want to say again, thank you, and I'm just happy to see it because I've been in the neighborhood for over 30 years, so you can imagine how happy I am to see it. And my grandkids will enjoy it because we plan on being here a long time. Thank you, Commissioner Johnson. Appreciate you so much. And everything I did, everything that Ms. Marbley said, I'm like, yes. We would like to see cameras. That's the one thing we would like to see. I don't think she mentioned that because a few weeks ago when I was here, there was saying that someone had committed suicide here. I'm not sure if that was true or how it went, but I'd never heard the results of it. But cameras would have made a difference if that really did, if that happened.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, and the basketball goes.
Yep, you're up.
All right, thank you.
You gonna dunk? You gonna go play?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
You gonna put something on me? All right, go on, Air Goob. I just want to thank you so much. We want to bring up, and we're going to continue to highlight our Parks and Rec Department and our CEO, Michael Thurman. And he just continued his work that he did when he's superintendent of the schools around improving our spaces, because you got to have an opportunity for people to interact, all generations. And so I want to give a special shout out to our CEO as well. Now I want to call up in this order Chris Kingsbury, the program manager for the Cash Splash program, to give us a project overview, and our great director, Chuck Ellis, the director of Parks and Rec and Cultural Affairs, for closing remarks. Come on, Chris Kingsbury, and then Mr. Ellis. Give him a great hand.
Thanks, everybody. It really is a team effort. I tried to get Jackie Steele. She's our construction manager for almost all these parks. Y'all know Shoal Creek 1, 2, and 3, and Paige Singer here, and Chuck, and Torrance, and the other county folks. And got Ernest Slaughter from the CAFRA group and Kathy Warren from the Collaborative group. We're on board. When SPLOSH was passed in 2017, CEO hired us to help all the department heads manage the extra money that comes in. And this playground, how much do you think that playground cost? I would say $287,500 in round numbers. And this is just one of almost a dozen we put in throughout the county There are other improvements in Shoal Creek under construction, two new turf field, one new turf field redo, and one synthetic turf field coming. They're in the permitting process for Shoal Creek 1. We got a new basketball courts are resurfaced and tennis courts are resurfaced. So altogether, the 3 Shoal Creeks, we're probably pushing $3 to $3.5 million in improvements out of the SPLOST. Yeah, and that's just this one park. And as Commissioner Johnson said, Gresham got a complete rebuild with SPLOST money and some Braves money. So the SPLOST program, the county was the last one in Georgia, really, to get a special purpose local option sales tax. So pat yourselves on the back. In 2016, 2017, everybody thought, gosh, we'll be lucky if we get $388 million over the 6-year SPLOST. We're up to about 300. Let me check my notes here. We've gotten to date in round numbers 372 million. So we're just 16 million shy of that target goal, and we'll probably be a little north of 400 when the last penny rolls in next year. So it's been a great program, and the Board of Commissioners has approved. The money doesn't come in and sit between resurfacing and fire trucks and police cars and works on the parks and courthouse parking deck. It's about $360 million have been approved for construction. So money comes in, it gets programmed, it gets spent. So glad to be here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning. I first want to thank whoever turned off the faucet to the rain. I want to thank you first. On behalf of DeKalb Parks, we're excited that this day is here and tremendously grateful to all that contributed to this project. I would like to acknowledge the Friends of Shoal Creek Park, Play Power LT Farmington Incorporated, the park staff and the Citizens Advisory Board, which all played an elaborate role in execution of the playground. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. You just see the finished product, but months and sometimes even years go on with the purchasing, the planning, all of those things that go on. That's sometimes frustrating because it takes a while, but we get it done, and we're just getting started. A total of $284,512 was allocated to complete the park improvements. Contributions provided by DeKalb SPLOST, which we all know is special purpose local option sales tax, parks recreation budget, to fund the playground structure. The park covers approximately 35 acres, is located in a beautiful community. The park includes walking trails, a basketball court, a pavilion, and now a newly constructed playground that will blend flawlessly into the Shoal Creek 3 park. The new playground will be a great addition to the park and will bring happiness for young children and their parents, as well as further beauty DeKalb's green space. It is with joy that we contribute our efforts in making improvements to our parks, which will ultimately enhance the lives of our residents and make our community a much better place to visit. And I cannot leave here today without saying how wonderful it is to have not only a CEO that's supportive of parks, but commissioners. That's why the things are getting done. I've worked in many other places, and it's due to their support that we're getting so much accomplished. But thank you all for coming today. Thank you.
I just always like to continue to give our county employees, the Parks and Rec folks, and the contractors and the folks who help, and the rangers. I see our rangers. I'll give our rangers a hand. Where they are, they always keep us safe. And just the facility, the grounds, and how they keep it going. It's important. Remember, they did not stop working during the pandemic. You know how stuff shut down? The reason why these projects have moved the way they moved, the Parks and Rec staff did not just go home. They continued to put the community first. And they had people that got sick. I know Mr. Ellis lost a dear one during this COVID. A person passed. People lost people. The mental health for not only the folks in the community, but our staff was impacted. And that's why I want to continue to pat you all on the back, because you didn't just go home. You kept trying to find a way to keep our community going better. And you all deserve a round of applause to all of our county's people. Thank you. All right, now we're here for the big finale. We're going to cut this ribbon with these big fat scissors. So I'm going to have everybody come up with me. Ms. Gould, Ms. Mobley, community folks, come on. The little guys. started yet. We're just gonna take our little pictures first.
Here we are. Here we are, right here for me. Hold on. I can make sense out of you.